Interview with Bucket, lead singer of The Toasters, by Sarah LaFleur Vetter. So, what attracts you to ska music? What is it about ska that you are so addicted to?
I first got into ska music in 1964 when I bought my first record. At the time, that music was completely different from anything that was being played on the radio. There's something about that upbeat which is so positive that you can't let go of. Personally, I have played in reggae, punk and rock bands, but ska is my favourite.
How has ska changed over the past couple of years in terms of popularity?
There seems to be a continuum that rises and falls in popularity, but at the same time there's the hardcore of devout fans who stick with the music whether it's a flavour of the week or not.
Have you seen a lot of interest for it in places like Eastern Europe and Russia?
In recent years, we have definitely seen our touring heading further and further east, but I don't think this is completely because ska music is new in these territories, rather that the fall of communism has simply made it easier to get there.
How would you compare or contrast American audiences with Eastern European or Russian?
Very different. Average age in the USA is younger. A lot of the kids here now are turning onto ska through the portal of punk rock. In Europe, we generally find the audiences are older, as well as more traditionally ska-minded. I will say that the audiences in the East are more appreciative, probably because they don't have access to as many shows, so it is more of an event when touring band comes through.
What was the most absurd, exotic or interesting concert venue you've played?
We've played in an empty swimming pool in Slovenia, on the top of a mountain in Venezuela, and on the back of the truck in New York City. We've also played in a bombed-out hospital in Dubrovnik, outdoor festivals in Sao Paulo, and squats in Italy. In our time, we have played at baseball stadiums, horse racing tracks, and even a grocery store, so at this point nothing really surprises us.
How long does it take on a tour before you want to kill each other?
We are cannibals. When we get tired of someone, we eat them.
Give some examples of how life on the road is hell, and some examples of the joy of this experience.
Hell is a 12-hour night drive through the Canadian Rockies in a snowstorm. Heaven is the sun coming up in the mountains on that same voyage and the realisation that we are very lucky to be doing what we do and going where we go.
What are your lyrics mostly about? What subjects appear most frequently in your music, and why do you think that is?
We talk about some of the things that concern us in society. Racism, unemployment, Big Brother government, civil rights. On the other hand, some of our songs are about the good things like friends and going to the pub. Our tunes are a mirror of the world we live in.
What advice do you have for up-and-coming musicians trying to make their voice heard, hoping to make a living doing what they love?
Be prepared to work hard and to make no money for a long time. These days, there are way too many bands struggling for too few opportunities. In an age where live music is in decline and downloading undercuts the traditional means of earning through record sales, the road to success is littered with casualties. People who are easily disappointed should definitely not quit their day jobs.